Hi Andrei, thanks very much for your message yesterday, and as promised, here's a short video for you with a bit of analysis on your Google My Business listing. So let's start with talking about all the things you're doing really well. So I managed to find your listing here in Southsea. You've got some good photography, you've got your company name, you've got a lot of really good reviews, so that's fantastic. You're under the correct category. You've got your address and your opening times. There's a possibility to make bookings and a link to your website as well as a telephone number. You've got lots of photographs. Some of them are quite up to date as well, and I can see that you are very active here. You do reply to reviews as well, which is also good stuff. So we just need to see how well you're doing compared with your competitors, and it's quite a difficult thing to really grasp without the right tools to help you. So let's imagine we're a potential customer and we don't know about your services, and we're looking for a barbershop in Southsea or Portsmouth. I would typically type in barber near me or barber Southsea or barber Portsmouth, and then we'd get a set of results from the Google rankings. So this tool allows us to actually search as if we're in a particular location, which is very important in terms of the rankings. So the search term is going to be barber Southsea, and the location that's been geocoded is Southsea in Portsmouth. And these are the results that show up. So here we have barber Southsea, and the location is at the bottom here, which is PO5 Southsea Portsmouth. And so these are the results on page 1 of Google. So we've got the familiar map here at the top. We've got 3 business listings here in the map pack, and then we've got organic search results. So we've got the barbershop, sorry, the barbership, I should say. We've got the terrace, and then hounds, and then we've got some directory listings. So as we can see, we can't see you on the top of page 1. And just to give you an idea, these map listings are very valuable to business owners. So the 3 of these typically get about 70% of all the traffic, and hardly any customers will really look on page 2 or further on Google. But we want to find out how we're doing in relation to these other businesses and why they're showing up and perhaps yours isn't. So here is this heat map tool that I was telling you about earlier on. And this shows us a very visual representation of how visible your business is online. So we can see there are numbers and colors. So in general, green is good and red is bad. The closer the numbers are to this end, so 1, 2, and 3 are these top 3 businesses that we can see here, followed by 4, 5, 6, 7 are not immediately visible, but they're the next businesses that would be listed if we click on the maps listing and see all the other businesses listed. So the further we are away from 3, the harder it is for our customers to find us. So the goal is really to be 1, 2, or 3 in the whole of the area that you want to rank in. So let's have a look here. So this is where your business is physically located, and the reason this is a 3 is to do with the proximity. So someone standing anywhere in this grid position who's looking for a barber will see your business listed as number 3 in the map pack. But as you can see, as soon as they get slightly further away, they're not really going to see your business at all. And in just a few 100 yards away, you can see that you're right, well off onto, one of the latter pages of the Google search. So we want to find out what's going on here and what your competitors look like in a similar situation. So I'm going to click on this point in the map, and that's going to show us, I'm sure you're familiar with this area. So we can see this street, the main road along here, and then these are the top listings. So the top listing, number 1, is top barbers, and then we've got hounds barbers as well, and you're number 3. So I'm going to click on top barbers, and we're going to see what their map looks like and compare it with yours. So this is the whole of the Portsmouth area. I've got Southsea at the bottom here, and I'm sure you can see straight away that this map looks very different. It's got a lot of 1s and 2s in this area, in particular to the south, the southeast. the east and the northeast, and then it starts to drop away as we go to the west of Southsea and the north. So this is why Top Barbers is dominating the Google listings. We can see exactly why they're showing up, because their heat map looks very different to yours at the moment. Let's have another look at another one of your competitors. So there's another one called Hounds. So let's just click on here and see if we can find Hounds. So flipping the rankings for Hounds. So we can see it's not quite as good as the #1 spot, but they're still number 2 and 3. And this is the region really where they're dominating. No one's really dominating this side. Perhaps it's because it's a bit further away from your local area of Southsea and getting towards Gosport and then Portsmouth to the north. But we can see that there's definitely areas that we can improve to be more visible for the local search results. So I understand you have a website, so I managed to find that. That's really nice. You've got some good photography. It's very complete. You've got lots of pages. You've got lots of good information. You can contact yourselves, book appointments. So there's some decent content on here. And I did a little bit of analysis on the website itself as well to see what keywords that you're ranking for. So this allows us to see which words you're ranking for in the Google searches. So we've got silky smooth is your top keyword, and that's got you on page 1 of Google in 3rd place. Silky smooth, barbers, Southsea. This is quite a valuable term, but you're just off page 1. So remember, we typed that into the search engine earlier and we didn't see your business, but you're nearly there. You're probably at the top of page 2. So we've got Southsea Barbers as well, again just off page 1. So your website really needs to be on page 1 in order to boost your traffic and get more customers. So in terms of strategy, looking at Silky Smooth, so let's see your map again. So this is what it looks like for the whole area. And as you can see, that there's a very, very specific area where you're showing up, which is exactly where you are. So in an ideal situation, we want to see this green, especially this whole area of Southsea, and then working towards the north. And all of these numbers can be brought down to be into 1, 2, and 3. So, I mean, really, I don't know what your ambitions are for your business. If it were me, I would want to start with the local area and try and get a bit more business locally, but then eventually start getting customers from Gosport and from Portsmouth. And there are ways to do that. Now, the nature of your business, it's a walk-in business. So realistically speaking, we should concentrate here and getting the most customers from your local area. And then, I mean, as a business owner, the ideal situation would be that you get to a stage where you've grown so much that you can't actually handle any more customers in your current premises, and then you can start opening up another branch in Gosport and then Portsmouth, and that's how your business can grow. So obviously we haven't spoken. I don't really know that much about your business other than where you are, and I don't know if you have any other premises or if you'd be interested in expanding. But this is something that can be achieved. It's very straightforward to do. It's just about using the right approach, the right tools, and making sure that you sort of make the right investment in your business to make sure that you can move forward. So I hope that's been useful. I'd love to give you some more information. If you think that's going to be helpful, then I'd love to speak to you, or you can message me, whatever's convenient. But any other questions, anything else I can help with, then I'm here. So I hope that's been useful. Thanks for your time, and hopefully speak to you soon. Take care.